So currently where Dallas sits is they are the largest metroplex in Texas, fourth largest in the country. And if it was its own country, it would have the 20th largest economy in the entire world. So why I mention that, what makes us so special, it is wild by how many people are currently living in Texas and how many are still moving here. And as when I look for us as an office, as we're growing, we have such an opportunity to be one of the largest cities in the entire country. So it's interesting, even when I think about not just Dallas, but the diversity and the culture between Dallas to Fort Worth to Denton to Prosper, I mean, you name it. There's just so much opportunity for us to get to impact lives and continue to grow as an office. So that's what I'd say would make Dallas so special. So I've adopted the same aspect that impacted me as a leader, and there's really two areas of how I break that down. The first would be through mentorship. So all areas of my life, I can pinpoint to an exact person who has been that direct mentor for me. And when I mention mentorship, sure, there's business mentorship, but I look at it even greater from personal to spiritual to marriage to physical, like so many different aspects of my life that I've had mentors in that have grown and developed me. That's the same aspect that I want to provide for others. But second, it's not just having that mentorship, but then getting the ability to apply that, to actually be a leader. So even in my journey, I started down in Austin and had the privilege to help grow our headquarters there. And then 2018 to 2019 was asked to come launch our first satellite office up here in Dallas. And through that experience, I got to take everything I learned from those that have poured into me and actually get to apply it. And that is what has grown me even stronger as a leader, and same thing that I want to foster for Dallas. But I also look at Dallas and it's currently the fourth largest concentration of Fortune 500 companies, plus 24,000 nonprofits and charities. So I look at that and see, man, how much talent that we have of mentors in our area that can pour into our young advisors. And me, I've been the recipient of that. So many people have gotten to pour into me. And if we can foster that type of culture here in Dallas and I can build those types of leaders, that's just going to pour back into our mission statement of going out to create more communities and impact lives. So with DFW, currently just under 8 million people, it is actually larger than 39 states in America. So when I look about my vision, there's two purposes of why I mentioned that. One is opportunity. So many different folks that we can impact, so many, from a business standpoint, so much growth that we can actually have in this city. So I have a huge vision of, man, how can we as a business, as a company, come into one of the largest cities and actually get to grow here? But second is knowing that it's that large of a company. Part of my vision is, man, we could go to other cities across the country and that's great, but there's just so much opportunity we have in this one city. And right now, as we sit just in the middle of Dallas, personally, I'm thinking about what about the communities in Fort Worth, in Denton, in Frisco, and all these other cities as we continue to grow. So that's part of my vision, how that fits into actually 49. As I think about creating community and simplifying lives, I'm personally thinking about internally, how can I create a community and foster a culture for advisors that can not only grasp all the opportunity in Dallas, but secondly, what a waste of talent if we just stop in Dallas, we don't expand to other locations, whether it's Fort Worth or Denton or any of those cities. And then externally, as I think about creating community, is there's how many communities in this area that we can personally plug our advisors in to make that impact. And I believe simplifying lives, not only once we make that impact, is that going to help them personally as a family, but through generosity, how much more can we then instill in our clients, then pour that back into our city and make an impact.